Yo, 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 it's DaBLackKing. And welcome back, folks, one and all, to Resident Evil 2. I'm going to start this with the wrong icon. It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't represent my channel or anything. Even though I do like the show, but it has nothing to do with me. Anyway. So, before we get this started, yeah, this is not for kids. Although it wouldn't bother me if kids watch it, because I might swear once in a while, but that's not every video. That's just once in a blue moon. And in other words, I wouldn't mind if a kid watched it, because there ain't no full 100% way to stop kids from watching videos, especially if they have a YouTube account. They could even bypass the security system and say, yeah, I'm such and such age, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, also, strobe warning. I don't put strobe warnings in the titles because the title does not allow for that. I will start putting them in the description of each video from now on, depending on what games have what. Not all games have to do with strobe warnings, but especially this game in particular, depending on the lighting, and as well as Doom. Even though right now I'm not playing Doom, I refuse to play the PlayStation version. I'll play the PC version. Anyway, that'll be sometime, I don't know when. Whenever I can fit the time in and I have the schedule clear and I've got something to actually run it on, which is actually going to be a PC. That's why it's called, hence, PC version. That's why I have to run it on something like that, because a phone won't do it. I think they've been trying for years to try to get PC games to work, but still so far, nothing. So, anyway, if you suffer from strobe, or not strobe, I can't speak. If you suffer from epilepsy, you might want to adjust your balance, your lighting settings. I would try my best not to turn it too bright or too dark for you. But I have to keep it bright enough for me, but dark enough so it don't, that's what I'm looking for. So it don't wear down the battery, which can happen on any device. I don't care how good they are. I mean, this device has been pretty good so far. The interesting thing about it is the charging cable. It's like no matter which side you plug it into, it works. Like an iPhone kind of works the same way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's right, it does. I forgot about that. So anyway, in the last episode, we had a really long episode. I mean, longer than I was expecting to go for. But I'm in a way, I hate that it was that long, because of how long it's going to take for it to even upload, which I'm going to upload today, even though it was recorded yesterday. As of October the 16th of Friday, 2020, and it will be uploaded today, just like this one will be, as per the usual for all three videos. And this may be the stopping point in the game. I don't know. Anyway, in another sense, I'm glad that we made a lot of progress. If we hadn't done that, I don't know how much further we had to go. I mean, I really don't want it to go that long, but I wouldn't mind having parts. And since this is Halloween, I'm trying to keep them as short as I can, but at the same time, since it's Halloween and I'm kind of running out of time, yeah, you might see longer videos than what I'm planning on doing. And I'm trying to put as enough as I can into the video so that we can get enough progress done so we don't have to run out of time. And that's why it might be longer. I mean, I'm trying not to put it too much of a long time, but at the same time, I'm trying to put as enough as I can into the video progression of the game. This is not like Doom where you have so many levels. It's like, I mean, I could go, well, okay, I found a key. It's like, what, 2, 3, 4 minutes, maybe at the max. But it might take longer because I'm searching around and trying to find items and stuff that we actually need besides keys. Which, otherwise we can't progress. I mean, sure we can't progress. Sure we can't progress without the keys, but we also can't progress without weapons because a lot of times it's just better to wipe out the zombies so that you can clear out your path. Otherwise, you'll just be dodging them. Now, there will be enemies that I'm not going to bother to take out. And some of the time, I'm not going to bother to take out this dude because even though I could be getting items from him, he doesn't always drop items. But he constantly reappears. And the fact that we've heard that, that means we're in a lot of trouble. I mean, a lot of trouble. A lot of peril, a lot of Resident Evil, Doomed, Resident Evil, whatever you want to call it. Because this guy is tough. And we're all prepared as far as health goes. We can help. We can use a first aid spray because we got plenty of those. I mean, there's plenty of other areas that I can find aid sprays into. And he won't fall under there. So, but I don't think he will. I could be wrong. But either way, we got plenty of first aid sprays. It would last us. We lasted this long. And we have plenty. I mean, if we have to, we can mix other green herbs. I hate to do that, but we don't have any other blue and red, which I thought there was a yellow. Maybe that's Resident Evil 1. I guess I can't make up their mind which one heals poison, but who cares, right? So anyway, in this episode, I'm going to try my best not to do the thing. Depending on whether or not he shows up. I'm going to have the code on until he shows up. And then I'm going to save state, though. And then when I can turn it off at any time. And then reset the game. So if I'm not mistaken, in order for it to take effect, to reverse the effect, you have to reset the game and then try and load the save state. It's crazy, but that's the way it works, I think. I don't know. This is pretty new to me for this Android. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? I'll be right back, though. And once again, I could cheat and say, have all events done, but I don't want to do all that. What I want to do is just get it done like normal. And believe me, we have plenty of ammunition. As far as Claire is concerned, she's going to miss out on quite a bit. And that's because of the fact that we took everything she could possibly use. Except for, and I quote, I believe there's a flamethrower that she can use, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't been that far in the game. I believe there is one. And then there's also the grenade launcher she can always use. I think there's a grenade launcher. I could have sworn there was one. And then there's stuff in those lockers she can use. Other than that, if I have to, I can just like start the game over using on her. Because even though it's just 2 only, which is weird. But anyway, let's go on. So we have plenty of ammunition to take down what's his name? I don't know where he's going to appear at. It's in the shape of a club. If I remember correctly, I think there was another room. Way back. Well, I'll be right back. Hang on, I'll meet you there. That way we don't have to. And I gotta love how this part of the place is like kind of like a safe room. Only there's no item box unless you go into the door behind me. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, okay, so this is the door that I was talking about. I don't remember if we actually been to this door or not. You've used the club key. This key is useless now. Discard? No. Isn't there some other door we need to go to? I hate when it says that. Oh my god, I remember this room. Boy, do I remember this room. Yes. You have taken the film. There's something right there that we need. A picture of a man on a carriage. Something is on the wheel. Light the queen, the king, and the jack. Then the carriage will start running. Okay, so in the meantime, what we actually want to do is, because yeah, if we do this in the right order, which I'm not sure which one is what. Ooh, what's this? You can't carry any more items. Okay, that was a first aid spray. We don't really need it anyway. But, it's totally messed up. So there's also another place we have not been able to access yet in this game, because I know you can find him with Claire, but I don't know if you can find him with Leon or not. Okay, look at all these cameras. But yeah, you can light a fire here. Now let's just go back. That's our first set of films so far. I believe there's another club room, if I'm not mistaken, which sounds ridiculous. And behind the helicopter is a room full of stuff that we could possibly get, or get Claire to get it. Either way, she'll have something. At least. You know, they say you can't get into there, which is kind of silly, but oh well. I mean, the crash helicopter. I've seen it done. I've never really done it myself. I'm not gonna remember of. I try not to spoil myself too much on this, but I do know quite a bit about it. There's things I don't know, like Brad Vickers. If we can get him as a zombie, we may have to wait till we get on Claire to get him to come out. So, because he drops a key that we could use to get into the back, which, by the way, is the behind into that area where we got the valve at. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this off, and what we can do is when we get to the film room, which luckily we know where that's at. And it's a good thing I save stated, because if I have missed a room with a club itched on it, I can go back and use that. So, even though I guess it's completely optional, I guess. Some of these rooms are actually main, and some of them are optional. And you have to be careful, because once you use that key, I'm guessing, which I don't think it, I'm not sure if it affects it or not, but it might. In other words, if it was something you needed out of there that was optional that you could have used, like definitely ammo, which I'm not sure. Anyway, then you'd be SOL. That's why it's good to save any way you can, even if it's save state or by using an ink ribbon. So you can reload that and go, oh, well now I know. I mean, at least that way if you make a mistake, you can just reload and go, oh, okay, well, I know where that's at, and all I gotta do is just not use up the key. And there you go. That's another reason, good reason to save. So what we want to do now is, I'm gonna go ahead and do this puzzle. No, wait a minute. Why I do this puzzle? There's somewhere else we need to go. So we're gonna go for the other place. We're gonna go do that real quick. I'll be right back and I'll meet you there. Later. So that just happened. I knew that was gonna come. So basically what happens is that eventually at some point you'll get a cutscene. And I meant to record that while I was doing that. I was gonna do that anyway, but it just didn't happen in the time. I didn't think it was gonna happen at this moment. Because here I am searching for doors to do with the club. So I could have sworn I had a door I need to unlock with a club, but I could be wrong. Some left. There's always some door that's going to be missing unless you got the, unless you make use of the key. That you could use. And I'm not going to swear. I mean, these guys are nothing. You can dodge them. Uh-oh. We got Band Slickers coming up. Say hello to the Band Slickers. I don't remember what their name is, but they... Oh. That was a close call. Okay, you can stop that now. Stop it. Come on. Damn it. Let's go. Stop going towards the damn enemy, you dummy. Ah, fine. Okay, so this is my room. So this room might look familiar. That's because we were here earlier. After we took out the fire with the water. So we got the valve. And in this room, which, by the way, I loaded it. What you don't know is while I was going off screen, I found this after I went to the room and then I reloaded the save state closest to this. And which was that save state I haven't even... I actually have no save states where I actually unlocked that door with the final club, whatever. It's on the door. So, come to think of it, I think there is one more door. There might be one more in that area where we first got to what looked familiar like the other place that we had to fight that one dude that became a super zombie. Well, hey baby, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, anyway. So I found something here that I did not notice before. Ink ribbons. Yes, we want it. There's two of them, I guess. So, there we go. Now, what it is that I'm going to have to reload that again and let you see the full entirety of the area where we've been through already. What about you? There's actually points in the game where where you've never been out there yet, and they finally come through. And there's a way supposedly to get the game to think that it's still got power to shut down one shelter, so you can use the same cable and go shut down another. I'm not sure how that works, and I'm not going to bother to attempt it unless I get some practice in and know how to get it to kind of trick the game to thinking that yes, there's still power going to it so that both can be shut. Then again, there's supposed to be two as well, and I haven't found the second one, so I don't know anything beyond that. Anyway, I will meet you momentarily because I got to go through that again. And also, this time, I was able to dodge that advanced liquor, as I'm calling it, because I'm not sure the name of it. It's not really called an advanced liquor, but that's what they are. They are technically advanced liquors, but that's not their names officially. So, anyway, I will be back, and we'll have to let that thing fully play out because I know exactly where to go to get it to do it. So I'll be back, and what I'll do is I'll get this off screen, even though I have nowhere to save this, and then we're going to after I get the ink ribbon, I think we'll just cut this off and call it a session, and then we'll do another video. How's that sound? Because we definitely will get 3 videos out today. Anyway, see you a little bit. Oh, excuse me. I thought I paused this. Anyway, let's do this again, shall we? Are we recording? It's having trouble time trying to get to record. Anyway, so eventually it would just what happened is what's supposed to happen is that eventually, what I'm guessing from this is that it would just open up at some point in the game while you're somewhere else, and then zombies would just come in, or maybe after a little bit, because that's how this thing rolls with this. And then, but here's the thing: it's a complete loss, and the shutter cannot be activated. Um, okay. So I wonder if that still means that it's going to still open up. Either way, I'll see you momentarily. Okay, I think it's about time for that zombie to wake up. The one that's been on the floor for the longest time. Oh, yeah. And by the way, it's important that you save ammunition because, yeah, that's another good reason to save, whether it's save state or otherwise. So let's get on with it, shall we? This is the door I was thinking about, but I guess it wasn't the one with the club under it. I guess that was a different one. Fair enough, easy enough to dodge as long as you've got save states and whatnot. Okay, this guy was not easy to dodge. That's okay. Oh, come on. This is getting really nuts. Ugh. Okay, so I've save stated in this one here, and we're gonna do this anyway, so hang on. So you want to gather anything you can out of this room before you, because you're gonna be wanting to run the hell out of here as soon as you get done. So I think the thing is, we gotta use this. And then, number 11 has been etched. You turn the faucet. No. So, I'm stated so that we can do this. So I'm not sure which one we're supposed to do. Okay, let's see if we can turn this. Okay. We'll know if it's in the right order or not. Let's go over here. Now, I'm just purely guessing at this point, because I've never been to this point in the game. I know I've had that guy show up before. Ooh, looks like we might be getting it right. Gina's, will you turn the faucet? Nope. Okay, because I guess we were supposed to light that first. I really didn't know that. Honestly, it was like I said, what's it say? There's a picture of a man on carriage. Something isn't real. Light the queen, the king, and the jack. Then the carriage will start running. I guess we can have as many attempts as we need to. I don't know. But either way, I saved state just in case I couldn't have another save. But let's see. I'm not sure which one's the king, but let's okay, let's turn you on. Oh. In a minute here, we're gonna have to go over there and turn back the heat on. I don't know if this is random or not. It could be, because some games do that where it's like it's a random set pattern. So I don't know. Ooh, we did it. Okay. Now guess what? Guess who comes in? Yep. You take the G cogwheel. You take the G cogwheel. Okay. He didn't come in. How odd. Okay, I don't know when he's supposed to first appear. I just know he does. And this boss is one hell of a dude. Let's get this on the road, shall we? Come on now. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to drop the film, like I did last time. And to drop the cogwheel, because I think there's an item box next to where we need to go. And it's actually on the top, the very top of the station that we need to be. already used that. So if I'm not mistaken, I think there is. But either way, we're going to be going top side. If memory serves, I believe this eventually will open up on its own. So we're not going to have much cover from zombies, but that's neither here nor there. So because we have limited ammo right now, we're just going to want to take our time and save. And I mean literally save on ammo. Because if we don't, we're going to be sunk. So this guy is going to be one hell of a dude. There will be a special weapon that only comes at the end of the game, which I've never beaten this game, so I wouldn't know. And I will be showing off something that nobody else does in a bonus video. Particularly good cheat to have if you want to do that. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and do this now. I don't know if that film contains anything that we need or what, because some film that you will find, I'm not sure where all the film is, and the special key, I guess, is the one you earn by beating the game. I guess it's in a certain amount of time you have to do it in. But I don't know how you could do that. So let's get the film out, shall we? Where'd you go? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's check it first. I can't tell what's on the film until I develop it. So there you go. Always check the item. Good to have come with some information you might want to know. Not that it really makes any difference as far as progress in the game goes. But it's the way it goes. I can develop film here. Ah, film B. Pictured in front of the Arcadius Taylor, regressed into a zombie within 2 hours. Subject repeatedly complained about severe agitation of the epidermis in addition to feelings of nausea. This happened up to the moment he lost consciousness. Pictured by Mar Lambert. Okay, guys, for the Lucky Time Serial, the film B, Octopus has been filed. Okay, I know, I had to mix it up because there wasn't a lot to read there, so I kind of did what I could. So I guess there was nothing on there that was important other than that, so, never mind. That was useless. So if memory serves, I believe the next place would actually be then is going to be come on, dude. It's not to see anything outside. I sure wish he'd come on along. Go ahead and come on and get it over with. Because, I mean, I don't remember ever having to go this point. I remember just, as soon as I got up to there, I just remember him coming out, and that was it. I didn't do anything. I know doggone well I didn't. I didn't have no special keys, no nothing. He was there. Okay, so we can unlock this door, but I don't know if we can do it on this file, or we have to do it on her file. Either way, it will be unlocked, but it won't be unlocked for one character particularly. So that will suck. So, again, there's a chief in this town that is lousy as hell, and I don't know how to get to his office I mean, you can get to it the clear side, but you know. And oddly enough, you can have clear of them switch sides, which is kind of odd, but you know, let's not go there. And by the way, I accidentally got rid of the key. Thankfully, I do have another save file with the key on it. But I think you get an achievement or something if you have all keys as well. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but we will find out at the end of the game once I have brought in all keys to the end, which I will do in my own time. And then if it does what I think it's going to do, which I don't know. Again, I've never beaten it, so I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, we're not even... No. We need to get up. What am I thinking? Yeah, it's kind of odd. You actually have to go through here to actually go to the top floor. To reach the deal. If I'm right about this, I'm not sure if there's an item placement or not. If there isn't, well, we can always go back down and go get one. At least we know what the item box is. So yeah, there we go. And by the way, I did not bother to save the fact that I actually checked the crane. I will do that the next time I go through the game again. I think I have a file back. Actually, I do, actually. It has the files. Look. It has the crane that I lost. Because it gets used. Yeah, there it is. I can check it and then go through all that baloney hole crap again. But, you know. Either way, we gotta face what's his name. And I know doggone it well it happens on both files. The problem is getting him to appear. And not that you really want him to appear, but he's part of the game. So once he starts appearing, that's it. You know you're getting to the end game. I mean, we're already pretty much to the end game, but to even further point it out there, he's well, you know, he's the final icing on the cake. It gets us to advance to the end. I can't spoil it for you. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I want to wait till it shows up. I mean, it's like, with this guy, it's random how it happens, I guess. I'm not really sure. Or more random how he first appears. But either way, I know he does appear. I'm not lying about it. You can check Necroscope 86 if you don't believe me. You know. Even though I actually faced him first before I saw Necroscope 86's videos, but it doesn't neither here nor there. So let's see. We need this box here. And you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll just call it a session right here. And in the next video, after I get the item box, we'll get the item that we need, which is the cogwheel. And then we'll go up there and we'll take care of business. Anyway, this has been DaBLackKing Plays Resident Evil 2. Until then, later. Bye-bye.